Pip, are you there? Come on up.
Okay, my name is Pip. I founded a site called The Dots. I'm in Bournemouth because it's awesome. And literally, can you put your hand up if you actually know what The Dots is, honestly? Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry. We are very London-centric, but the reason I'm here is because I don't want to be. Also, is anyone treacle? No, okay, shit. Okay, I started the business, actually, I was living in Australia, I was working for MTV, and I was just really frustrated with the fact that there was nothing that was geared for the creative industries to network. Like, LinkedIn is so fucking corporate, and it was one of those places where professions are changing now, and I found it really, really hard to connect with amazing talent. It was a bit like this. I was running after balls. And the whole professional landscape... Sorry, that sounded really bad. Anyway, the whole professional landscape is changing now. Like, traditionally, we stayed in careers for like 5, 10 years. Now we want to work remotely. We want to be freelancers. We want to have portfolio careers that are based around projects that we do, and that's what creativity is all about. It's about people and teams coming together to work on projects. So I'm just passionate about helping people promote themselves, but also connect with amazing opportunities, and that's everything I do. So I started the business in Australia, and I literally launched it here in the UK just over 2 years ago. This is my baby. I do call it my baby. That's how connected I am to it. It's really, really sad. But yeah, it's basically a space where creatives of all disciplines can promote themselves online and help network with people that are out there at the moment. And what I'm passionate about is obviously people join the dots and then you connect the dots, and it's trying to make sure that brilliant people are getting the opportunities that they deserve. So these are examples of profiles on the site. It's completely free to create profiles on the site, and the way it works is like LinkedIn is really linear. It's like I worked at PwC for 10 years. So the way the dots work is people put up case studies and projects, and then they tag the people and teams that worked on the project. So it's like a living organism of all the creativity and the people and teams behind it. So where I'm trying to get the platform to is literally like a living wiki of creative endeavor and the people and teams that make creative ideas happen, because I'm just passionate about creatives. Put your hand up in the room if you're a creative, please. Yay! Put your hand up if you're a freelancer. Yay! Okay, amazing. So yeah, I'm literally on an aim to go head to head with LinkedIn. That's terrible. It's true, but hey, we'll kind of see how it all goes. Literally, where I've forgotten what the fucking next slide is. I'm so sorry. Oh shit! This is the slide I hate the most because it's me pretending that we're becoming this creative LinkedIn, and the dots are really ugly, and I'm so sorry. It's really badly designed. But I guess why I am so passionate about this industry is not only because creativity, I believe, is the future, but my big sort of passion is actually connecting anyone who invests time in creating a profile on the dots, actually connecting them to brands they want to do. So we'll want to work for, so either freelance or full-time. So we are just over 2 years old. We're now working with over 3,800 businesses that use us to find talent. What's lovely is they're really open to finding creative talent offshore, because my mantra in life is short, work somewhere awesome. If you're going to work 9 to 5, you have to love what you do, and I've loved what I've done every single day, and I want everyone else to experience that. And at the core of that, my massive fucking pet hate is, is I'm a female-souled tech founder. There aren't many of us. And when I was working at MTV, the whole talent pool became really stale because we were just hiring mates and mates and mates. And what I'm passionate about is building diversity in this industry, because if we all think the same, we're just going to have the same output. Oh, and that's why I'm passionate, because it's even more important because this came into power. Fuck, this is filmed, isn't it? Anyway, but yeah, I believe in diversity, and I believe that it is so important for our industry, and it's so important for different perspectives. So just a little bit of background of how I started the business, and this is for anyone who's trying to get a project off the ground or a startup off the ground. I started the business in Australia with an amazing guy called Matt Spale. You can't probably see this, but Matt's half naked in the photo. We used to work off Skype. He used to promise me that he had clothes underneath, but I bet he didn't. And to an outsider in Australia, we were kind of like this big success story. We got to over 67% of the creative industries were using the site. We had over 11,000 clients. But the reality of what I've been through, and this is my happy sad graph, anywhere on top, I'm happy, going to take over the world. Everything at the bottom, I'm crying on my husband's shoulder. What the fuck am I doing? I want a full-time job. So this is the reality of what I have been through. And this is what I call the startup roller coaster. And it's not just refers to startups, it's anyone who's trying to get a project off the ground. I have been the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. Why am I waving my arms around so much? But I've also been the saddest I have. But the most amazing thing about the journey is that I love what I do every single day. So I ended up the saddest I've ever been, and if anyone's had a founder fallout, please come and see me after this. About 2 years ago, my business partner didn't want to expand internationally, so I had to sell my business in Australia. I acquired the global technology rights, and I started from scratch over here. I started on my boat in London called Horace. This is Horace, with my little rowboat called Little Horace. Cheapest way to live in central London. I had 6 team members on this boat before we moved out. Total health and safety fuck up, basically. But best way to get clients. And since we've been doing that, we've been scaling. And I'm so sorry that we're very London-centric, and it is something I'm desperately trying to change. But I literally put all my money from my sale in Australia back into the business here. My husband recently asked me how much was left in our Australian bank account. And there's nothing left. Oh shit, this is videoed. Anyway, why am I passionate about this industry? Because soon machines, basically the robots are coming. Soon machines are going to do a lot of the industries that traditionally everyone thought people should go into, like consulting and finance. And machines are going to drive. They're going to, So what do I care about? I care about creativity, because creativity is the last thing that machines can automate. And the fact that you're the fastest growing creative community in the UK is fucking epic, because it means you're going to outlive the machines. And that's me. Sorry. Shit. Yeah.